this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Jacksonville, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Tonight,
from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh,
it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, the cold weather certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2 yards to go, second down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 7 yards there and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And this one is incomplete. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On second down, Kilgore. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. These two teams all tied after one. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the red challenge flag. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. His fourth rushing touchdown on the year, his fifth overall. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On play action, they'll throw. Out to his left. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Back to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And his kick is indeed good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The first down carry here for Johnson. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. Complete to Washington. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And in for the Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are able to stretch out their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st down, Kilgore. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where it was the visiting Bears who come in and get the victory on the road. Caleb Williams, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Kenneth Walker, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Wan'Dale Robinson, 2 touchdown catches in the victory.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That is caught by Washington. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended target, and it's 2nd down. A give up the middle to Johnson. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Hey, check that. Street.
Up the middle, Johnson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. A nice pickup at 10 means that this drive will stay on track. They'll run on first down. Kilgore. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, Johnson. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now a deep ball here hauled in just past the 50. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Frazier. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll go with a keeper. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll try fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. Well, that play, a mess from beginning to end.
Especially since not only do you take...
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
2nd and 2. He finds Austin complete. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Frazier. Down the sideline he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 59 yards. And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the... stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third. And final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this will stay a 12-point game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan. They all scout. They all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Steelers, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else than their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they will finally get an extra week to heal up a bit as they will get the late bye in Week 12. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.